Professionals, the blog and brand to help you conquer the workaday world with style and poise. It's me, Mel. I'm an attorney, small business owner, and certified etiquette consultant, and we're here to help you conquer the workaday world so you can feel confident in all you do. On our website, www.polish-professionals.com, we talk all things workwear, boss babe beauty, and so much more. Go check us out at www.polish-professionals.com. We hope you join the over 200,000 other boss babes out there that really love helping each other out, using Polish Professionals as a resource, and encouraging each other as we go out into the work world each day. Today we are talking about one of my favorite topics, money. Money is key to making sure that you enjoy your job. You want to feel like you're getting paid what you're worth. But doing a good job is not the only thing you need to do to get a raise. Today, we give you the 3 tips that you need to keep in mind whenever you are going to your boss and asking for a raise. So let's get right into it. Step number 1. In addition to doing a great job, you have to document your accomplishments. What does this look like? Well, you need to make sure you're keeping a list throughout the year of your accomplishments. I like to keep it in a little notes section on my phone. It's an easy place to keep track of my notes and keep myself up to date on the goals that I have set for myself, as well as the accomplishment of those goals throughout the year. Documenting alone will not get you all the way to your raise. You really need to make sure you're sitting down with your boss on several occasions throughout the year, but hopefully at least 1 or 2 times throughout the year, in order to understand the job characteristics and the job objectives for your career path throughout that whole year. So you want to make sure you're being assertive and getting time with your boss in order to make them go down their checklist, because sometimes bosses aren't very good at this, and I've been guilty of this. If I don't give a clear list to people, it's not fair for me as a boss to expect them to hit those goals. But when they come and ask me for a raise, I will have expected them to do it, and I will need them to have done it, but that's on me as a boss. You've got to make sure that you are helping your boss out. Go there, spend time with them, make sure that they go through their checklist of important objectives throughout the year for you, so that by the end of the year, when you're asking for that raise, you both are on the same page. You haven't just done it a meeting one time a year at the review session, and that's the one time you meet and the one time you ask for a raise. It needs to be objective setting throughout the year. Make this a part of your plan. Put it on their calendars. You may have to be a little aggressive on this. This is stuff that is hard to get time on the calendars for, but I think it is really important, and to me that really shows that an employee cares about their job and wants to do a great job and cares about the results for the company, and that's a great attitude for any employee to have. And so with that in mind, make sure you are spending the time with your boss throughout the year, not just documenting alone your accomplishments on your own, but you're really working together to see that you accomplish all of those goals throughout the year. So when you come time to ask for a raise, maybe you don't even have to ask for it. Maybe the boss offers it right away because they've been with you every step of the way throughout the year. Once you've both agreed to the goals that you've set out for the year, it's your job to execute. It's also your job to stay in communication with your boss if there's any hiccups along the way. But execute and document. You really want to make sure time and time again you're reminding your boss that you've accomplished a goal, whether it's not those, kiss butt kind of emails, but just, hey, this is done, I finished this, and if there's anything else you need me to work on, let me work on that with you. Keep it along those tones, but you want to make sure you're reminding your boss throughout the year and reminding yourself of what your goals are and how you've set out to accomplish them. And if there are any hiccups in the way, offer solutions. Those are the kinds of people that get raises, people that find solutions to problems. So if you found a solution to something that is out there, document that. Inevitably, throughout the year, your goals may morph and change, and there may be other things that you have to work on. So make sure you're adding those to your list as you go down, so that by the end of the year, when you are looking ready for that raise, you will be ready to go with all the documentation you need to get that raise you deserve. Step number 2 to getting that raise is that you need to know the market. You need to know hard market data so that you can compare your current salary to your desired salary. They have to align. The market data and your job expectations and salary expectations have to be in alignment. Those really are a key indicator of whether or not you're getting paid the right amount for the job that you're doing. If for any reason there isn't alignment in those, you want to show how you can differentiate yourself from those other people, what other skill sets you may bring to the table. So we are going to tell you our top 3 places for finding hard market data that you're going to need to support your case for your raise. So the top 3 websites that I like to send people to find out hard market data, hard facts on what people are actually getting paid for the job that they're doing are salary.com, salaryexpert.com, and the last one that I have is from the Labor Department. It's from their Occupational Outlook Handbook, and I'm gonna read that one to you, and I'll also link it below. It is B as in boy, ls.gov/OCO. All 3 of these websites are really key in order to help you understand the markets that are impacting how you are getting paid. So clearly your HR department looks at these to make sure they're keeping people within the right ranges in the market, but you should be looking at too, because if you don't know, knowledge is power, right? If you don't know what you should be getting paid, you don't even know what you should be asking for. You can also tell if you're in a good situation, maybe you're getting overpaid, even though I know sometimes you don't feel like that. But those 3 websites are some of my favorite websites to go to in order to find out what the market is doing with respect to the job that I've been doing, and so that you can know, hey, people in my market, in my area are getting paid on average $10,000 more a year than I am. And so you bring that to your boss with your list of accomplishments, and that really does help you give you hard facts in order to support your proposition that you should get a raise. If for some reason you can't find the market data you need on the websites that I gave you, some other places to look are places like Indeed, Monster, or LinkedIn Jobs. Sometimes those job descriptions, so people out there looking for somebody similar, of your similar talent or skill level or job title and position, they will have an anticipated salary range for them. That is good, clear data that you can use to say, for example, similar jobs that are out there, like mine, are offering X, and your response to your boss about those kinds of things is, hey, I've been here a long time, I know what I'm doing, I'm clearly worth at least that. So make sure as the market's moving that you're keeping abreast of what the market has to offer out there, and that you're keeping that as part of your documentation throughout the year, so that when you make your case, you are much stronger positioned to get that raise. Tip number 3, the last tip for asking for that raise and making sure that you get it. Make sure your timing is right. And what do I mean by that? Well, you want to for sure check the financial health of your company. If a company is about to go into bankruptcy or is laying off a lot of people, that is not the time to go ask for a raise. There's clearly a lot of pressures on the business, and you are not going to be guaranteeing yourself to be looked at in a favorable light if you're asking for more and more while the company is cutting back. So some ways to check that out: go check out the financial position of the company online. If it's publicly traded, there will be an investor relations page likely on their website that is an easy place to see how a company is doing. Also, if you may not be in upper management and may not be privy to a lot of details and it's a privately held company, you could ask other people in the industry how the company is doing, or looking up things like news articles are also another really good way to find out how a company's financial health is. The other thing to think about is even asking folks, for example, in the accounting groups of your company. They will have definitely insight that you may not have. For example, if you're in another group, say an operation group, that may not touch on the accounting issues that they see every day. So those are 3 ways to make sure you go find out the financial health of the company. Also, think about the timing for yourself. If, for example, you may have accomplished all your goals but one, but that one happened recently, recent memory is sometimes a really hard thing to overcome when you're asking for a raise. So I like to typically ask for a raise after I've finished something. If I've nailed it, that's the time when I really want to go into my boss and ask for that raise. So think about your timing of your accomplishments throughout the year. Save it for a good time when the financial health of the company is strong, and 2, when you've checked off one of the last things on your list and really had a strong accomplishment. I think that will put you in the strongest position to get that raise that you deserve. If you have any questions, we hope that you reach out to us. You can find us at polishedprofessionalsinfo@gmail.com. And as I mentioned, you can find us on our website, www.polished-professionals.com. And we're here for you on social media as well. So we hope you check us out. I've put all the links for those below. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any comments for your boss babes, put them down there in the comments below. We want to hear from you. The more help, the better to helping each one of the boss babes out there get ahead. And don't forget to subscribe to the Polished Professionals YouTube channel. You can click on the subscribe button below and hit the bell so you never miss a show.